So today we're going to be talking about why we gain weight as we age, how we bank body fat essentially as we age, and most importantly, what you can do about it. So I will share some tips on what you can do to ensure that you don't continue to gain weight just because you are aging. Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you're having an exciting day. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome. And if you've been here before, hello and welcome back. I'm always so happy to have all of you join me on this journey to shaping that healthier, happier, fitter version of ourselves, because I truly believe that we all deserve to be healthy and happy. So that's what I do here on this channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and share this video. Thank you so much. Let me know around how much you weigh now. Okay, maybe you don't want to tell me exactly how much you weigh, but what is the trend since you were 18? Have you piled on weight, or are you about the same, or are you, have you lost weight? What is the trend? So why do we gain weight as we age, as women? I can think of a few examples or a few reasons why. Pregnancy and childbirth, that is number one. Most women, they're gonna want to have children at some point. And so if you go through that process of pregnancy and childbirth, you definitely gain weight. Some people don't lose that weight, and that's how they end up with a different body weight set point. I'm going to talk more about this body weight set point. Most people, as they get into adulthood and graduate from college, get a good job, affluence, right? They have more money, they can afford more things. That means more food, more alcohol, and more of that kind of lifestyle, and they end up gaining weight. And just the stresses of growing older. As the older you grow, the more responsibility you have. That comes with a lot of stress, and you end up not eating well, not moving right, and so on and so forth. As you're aging, your metabolism is declining naturally. So that also comes with weight gain. As in, even if you continue to eat the same way you were eating when you were 18, as you grow older, because of that decline in metabolism, you can end up piling on the weight. So it is that stable weight that is predetermined by your brain. Think of it like a thermostat. If you have the thermostat at home set to, say, 70 degrees, the temperature of the house cannot get more than 70 degrees if you set that thermostat there, no matter what you do, right? So it's the same thing with this body weight set point. Your brain determines that you need to be at a certain weight. It's always not what you want it to be, but it determines that that's where you need to be, and it sets that thermostat right there, and you're stuck there. That body weight set point is influenced by several things. You can think of genetics, your hormones, your own habits, and then your environment. So anytime you change something that's going to impact your hormones, or impact you change your habits or change your environment, chances are that body weight set point can change. So you can see how, because of that, the fact that we're all growing older, maybe you change your status, you change your environment, you change your jobs or something, your body weight set point can change. So it's not all doom. I'm not just here to spell doom. There is something you can do. As you age, your weight is going to creep. That is true. You're going to start to experience that weight creep. But as soon as you notice it, you can always do something to reset it. And I'm going to share with you a couple of tips. Again, I have my notes here, so I'm going to be glancing down because I don't want to forget anything. So 3 major things: blood sugar balance, hormones, and stress management. Your diet should be focused around plants. Build your diet around plants. That is what plant-based means. By plants, I'm talking about vegetables. I'm talking about some fruit. Tip number 2 is around carbohydrate control. Carbs are not the enemy. If you've been following me, you know what I think about carbohydrates. It's not that carbohydrates are like never eat carbs again, but you have to be smart about carbohydrates. I have done several videos on carbs. I'm going to link to some of them in the description box, but you have to manage carbohydrates and consume them wisely. Carbs are fuel, and you need to be having the appropriate amount of carbohydrates. For me, what I need is usually 75 grams and below. When I start to go more than that, I can be sure that that body weight set point is going to start to creep. It's not going to be the same for everybody, but you need to know what it is for you, and you do that by tracking and measuring and paying attention. Tip number 3, intermittent fasting is going to be huge. I've talked again about intermittent fasting, which I'm going to link to it down below. Check it out, what it is. But to lower your body weight set point or reset your body weight set point, you want to be practicing this intermittent fasting like 5 days a week. Tip number 4, stress management is going to be huge. We need to manage stress. Whatever you do, your practice for stress management is, you need to practice it consistently. Could be meditation, right? 10 minutes of meditation a day, or maybe, tending to the garden. Whatever you do that helps lower stress in your life, you need to implement that and practice that consistently. Tip number 5, sleep, your sleep habits. But we need to really prioritize sleep, okay? At least 6 hours a day at a minimum. The experts recommend 7 to 8 hours a day. It is more about the quality of the sleep than the quantity of the sleep. So make sure you're getting quality sleep. It's going to help you with that hormone balance and stress management as well. If you find that you cannot control your appetite, you keep snacking, maybe you consider a fiber supplement. A good quality fiber supplement is going to help with that blood sugar control as well. So consider supplementing with fiber. Who are you hanging out with? Consider your friends, your social circle. It is true, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. So consider your social circles. If you're hanging out with people that are into drinking alcohol and eating bad food and not moving their body, that is exactly how you are going to be as well. Cannot overemphasize the importance of moving your body, of exercising. You have to have a fitness routine. Exercise smartly, okay? HIIT workouts, which is just high intensity interval training, a lot of walking, strength training, resistance training is a must as you age, so that you can maintain that muscle mass, and that muscle mass keeps your metabolism going as well. So exercise, definitely. Apple cider vinegar and water. I put this down as number 9 for a reason. It is really a small rock, but it is something that you can also just add to your daily habit. And then the last tip, number 10, is to track in a journal if you can. Why? Because you cannot improve what you don't measure. And so when you're writing these things down, first of all, it brings mindfulness to your practice. It gives you a plan. You know exactly what you're doing, what you did not do, so you know what to do better. But get a journal. Where's my journal? So, all right. So when I talk about a journal, this is what I have. Okay, you can just buy a blank book like this one. I have this is what dot grid pages, but any blank journal, and just track. Okay, just track. I'll show you. Let me show you what I do. No, you can see this, but I just put like the things that I want to practice. Again, I shared with you a couple of the things, but you can list the things that you want to practice and then just put Monday through Sunday. And every time you hit a little, you practice the little thing, you just give it a check mark. So at the end of the week, you can look at it and see what you're doing, what you did well, what you did not do well, what you can improve on week on week on week. For mine, I have, just you always have to eat the right amount of calories. It's always number one. Okay, so I put here how many calories I want to eat in a day, how many grams of net carbohydrates, my 1 pound of vegetables. Because of the plant-based diet, you need to eat a lot of vegetables. The experts recommend 1 to 2 pounds a day. So I have that in my journal. I have my water goes in here. I have my apple cider vinegar and water, no alcohol, caffeine curfew. I'm not going to take out caffeine completely, but I can stop drinking coffee after 2 p.m. And then I have my exercise here, my steps minimum, and then a meditation practice. So I have like 10 things that I try to practice every day. I don't always get 100%, but that's what I have as my goal. So yeah, a simple journal like this is going to help you a lot to bring that mindfulness, help you measure and track and see how you are doing. All right, so I just shared with you what you can do to help with that weight creep that happens as you age, to stop banking fat. There are a lot, as you can see, a lot. I just gave you like 10 things that you can start to practice. But here's the thing. You don't have to practice all 10 of them at once. Okay. If you can just see the ones that will make the most impact for you and practice that consistently, put all your effort and practice that consistently, give it time. And then once it becomes quote unquote effortless, you add another practice and you keep adding and you keep adding. Very soon it's going to become a lifestyle. So give it a try. Let me know in the comments what landed with you. I really want to engage and interact. In the comments, let me know what you heard me say, what landed with you. If you have any questions, please leave me questions. I'm a real person. I really want to engage and interact. I hope I've given you a reason to subscribe to this channel. If you have not yet done so, it is important. Help me grow. Help me spread this message by subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, sharing this video with somebody. I thank you all for your support. Continue to love and care for the one and only you there ever will be. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.